Ever heard of a man so fast with a gun that people swore he never missed? They called him Wild Bill Hickok, a legend who lived by the gun and died with cards in his hand. His story is not just about gunfights and glory, it is about fame, paranoia, love, and the moment a hero became myth. James Butler Hickok was born in 1837 in Illinois, a tall farm boy with wild hair, restless eyes, and a knack for trouble. He grew up in a family that hated slavery and believed in justice. Those ideals would follow him his entire life. But the West was calling, and James did not want to be just another farmer. He left home in his early 20s to chase adventure, working first as a stagecoach driver for the Overland Express. The frontier was raw and unforgiving ambushes, bandits, and deadly terrain. Hickok survived it all. His calm under pressure, deadly aim, and natural leadership made him stand out. And somewhere along those dusty trails, James Butler Hickok became Wild Bill. When the Civil War broke out, Hickok joined the Union Army. He was not your average soldier, he was a scout and spy, sneaking through Confederate lines and guiding troops through hostile territory. One story claims he single-handedly killed a gang of Confederate soldiers in hand-to-hand combat, earning him both fear and fame. Another tale says he shot a man at over 75 yards with a single pistol bullet, something few could even dream of doing. Whether all of it was true or not did not matter. The newspapers of the time loved Wild Bill, the mysterious marksman, half man, half myth, and Hickok? He played the part perfectly. Long hair, revolvers on each hip, sharp eyes, and a calm drawl that could silence a room. After the war, Wild Bill traded the battlefield for the saloon. But trouble still followed. He became a lawman, marshal, sheriff, and sometimes hired gun across Kansas and Nebraska. Abilene, Hays City, Springfield, the wildest towns in America. These were not places for ordinary men. Every night brought a new fight, a new outlaw, a new chance to die. But Wild Bill had one rule: he never drew first. He only fired when he had to, and when he did, it was final. In 1865, the duel that cemented his legend happened in Springfield, Missouri. Hickok and Davis Tutt, once friends, faced off over a poker deck. They stood 75 yards apart. The town held its breath. Hickok raised his pistol, one shot, Tutt fell. Dead. The newspapers called it the duel that made the West. And just like that, Wild Bill Hickok became America's first true gunslinger celebrity. But fame in the Wild West was a double-edged colt. Everyone wanted to challenge him: outlaws, drunks, even kids with something to prove. He could not walk into a saloon without feeling eyes on his back. To survive, Hickok always sat facing the door, never letting anyone behind him. He trusted no one, not even his own shadow. He was invited to perform in New York City and Buffalo Bill's Wild West show, but the city lights did not suit him. He missed the dust, the danger, the cards, and the whiskey. So he drifted back west where legends belong. In the Dakota Territory, he met someone just as wild as he was: Calamity Jane. She rode like a man, drank like one, and fought like 10. She adored Wild Bill, and though no one knows if they were truly lovers, they shared something deeper, a rare understanding of what it meant to live on the edge. Jane once said, "There was never a man as brave, nor a friend as true as Wild Bill." But Hickok was changing. Years of gunfights had taken their toll. His eyesight was fading. His hands, once steady as stone, began to tremble. He knew his time as a gunslinger was nearing its end. Still, he could not escape the game, the poker tables, the whiskey, the thrill. He headed to one last boom town. Deadwood. South Dakota. Deadwood in 1876 was chaos: gold miners, gamblers, thieves, and outlaws. The kind of place where you could win a fortune at breakfast and lose your life by dinner. Wild Bill arrived, tired but still sharp. He was 39, older than most men lived in those parts. He found a seat in a saloon poker game, Nuttall and Mann's No. 10. Normally, he sat facing the door. But that day, someone else had taken his chair. For once, he broke his own rule. He sat with his back exposed. Behind him was a bitter drifter named Jack McCall, who had lost to Hickok the day before. McCall walked in, drunk, mumbling curses. He pulled out a revolver and fired one shot into the back of Wild Bill's head. Hickok fell instantly, cards still in his hand. 2 black aces, 2 black eights. Forever known as the dead man's hand, McCall tried to flee but was caught almost immediately. He claimed he was avenging his brother's death, a lie that could not save him. He was tried, convicted, and hanged. The town of Deadwood buried Hickok with full honors. When Calamity Jane died years later, she was buried right beside him, as she would always wished. Two restless souls, side by side for eternity. Wild Bill Hickok's death marked the end of an era the moment the Wild West turned from reality into legend. He became the blueprint for every cowboy hero that followed, brave, flawed, unforgettable. Was he truly the fastest gun alive? Maybe not. But he was something rarer, a man who lived exactly as he wanted, right up to his final hand. So tell me, do you think Wild Bill Hickok was a hero of justice or just a gambler who bet his life one card too many?